Hello everyone. Today I am talking about you social media based Reddit marketing. How to market on Reddit, a guide for business. Here is the title: How to market on Reddit, a guide for business. Are you looking to expand your marketing outside the traditional social platforms? Have you considered Reddit? In this article, you will learn how to market your business on Reddit. Why markets should consider Reddit? For as much as we as social media marketer champion the deep potential of social media to engage an employer audience, this industry often take a narrow view of what social media actually entails. We look at the big platform, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and maybe Pinterest, and view those silos as the only option of social media marketing. Yes, a high amount of social media activity happens there, but the internet is a big place full of highly social niche communities that might be relevant to the customer you were trying to serve. Reddit is one of the largest and most utilized social media marketing platform. As of this writing, Reddit is ranked the 6th most visited website in the United States. With an average daily user time of 11:29 compared of Facebook, according to Alexa.com. While it may not beat Facebook in daily traffic, it's currently ahead of both Twitter and LinkedIn. Reddit is big, Reddit is active, and you are probably not marketing there. Here's how you change that. How does Reddit work? Reddit feels itself as the front page of the internet because its primary focus is on social news, agreements through the communities that have established themselves on Reddit often use the site as a sort of internet forum. The core functionality of Reddit is that users submit content and then other upvote or downvote that content. The most popular threads rise to the top. Reddit as a whole is carved into thousands of individual communities. Organized around topics or interest. Example are politics focused in worldwide political news and are dog break focus exclusively on footage of dog knocking our people of things. Where Twitter user follow individual account to tailor what kind of content appear in their feed. Redditors subscriber to the communities of their choice. Because of this booting system, operating the Reddit homepage is like getting a snapshot of the internet most popular content. If you have an account, you own front page. Front page is tailored to the communities and topics you care about. From here. User upvote, downvote, carry on, decision, and answer each other question. Redditors have the freedom of participate in virtually any way they want, from threatening the platform like a newsfeed to being active participants who submit topics. It should be exciting to social media marketers who love the idea of talking with the potential customer and sharing original high-value content. After all, Redditors self-organize by interest as well as location, with community subreddits like are it's becoming a hub for news and local decision. Reddit appear at first glance as if you can drive right into marketing to your target prospect. This is not quite true, however, and this is where Reddit is social media marketer alive. How to engage and market on Reddit. Redditors are protective of the communities they will be built, and large individual or brand that attempt to hijack a subreddit for personal gain. Marketers who get it wrong approach Reddit like posting to Craigslist and give little thought to the value and priorities of the audience they are engaged. In the real world, this would be their equivalent of walking into a magic, the gathering even at your local comic book store and yelling about how great your t-shirt are. The people in Reddit communities have come together to a specific reason, hobbies, social case, or just plain fun, and you have a genuinely respect that if you want to find success on this social platform. If you plan to market on Reddit, you should adopt the following best practice. Be a member first. Few people trust a brand new user account with no post, save for the ones made to promote product or service. Be a genuine participant before you will start marketing and immerse yourself in how things work, from comment that to inside jokes. Give more than you take. Most Reddit communicators ask you contribute 80% of the time and only self-promote 20% of the time. Depending on your content and your target community, that ratio can go up or down. Post original content and engage in a genuine way. You won't find marketing success on Reddit if you repurpose your daily Facebook post and dump it into a subreddit. If you can become a valuable contributing member of the community. However, you can unlock a new stream of fun for your brand. Do not even think about using skills, fake account, undisclosed paid sponsor, employee and booting requirements. Redditors have seen it all and it made them very angry when marketers try to pull on them. Well, these norms are universal for the most part across the Reddit platform. You also need to understand that your targeted communities may have cultures of their own. If you are a member first and take a science interest in the community, you seek to engage. That won't be a problem. You will pick up on the traditions and manners of the subreddit with relative case. Discover what kind of content gets the most interest and learn how to title and format your content for maximum effect. You will also pick up on the sometimes upspoken rules of the subreddit. Only permits picture of cart standing up our subscribers to the community. Only submit content with the title cat and post replies with the text cat. That's it. I do not know why, but that's how it is. If you enter that community and do something different, you will get down booted out of viewing range almost instantly. All of this audited because Redditors are quick to engage or remove obvious outsides. They place a premium on the quality of their content and the sensitivity of their communities. They know that if they are not diligent about moderating and maintaining community standards, their beloved corner of the internet could be overrun by people who only want to sell things. How to create a successful Reddit presence from your brand. Start marketing your business on Reddit. It's helpful to follow this roadmap. Create an account. First, you will need a register for a Reddit account. Consider picking a username that includes a brand keyword as well as a personal name. If you can attach a real person to your marketing activities, everything will feel more authentic. Set up a tracked Reddit account to receive alerts. Tracked Reddits with free and premium features can send you alert when you chosen keywords or purchase are used on Reddit. This allows you to quickly jump in when user mention your brand and also to engage in conversation around the exact topics or product types that are important to you. Build your feed, go digging of all the subreddit that might be relevant to your brand. The default front page is a good place to start, then to uncover similar, more niche communities. Look at the recommended communities within a subreddit sidebar and to a Google search for Reddit plus industry keywords. swapping in the topics or keywords that matter to you. Listen and lurk. Check in on Reddit daily and browse your feed and view discussion. Start unbooting and editing comments where you can contribute. Get a sense of what kind of content your targeted communities find engaging and the general average time when top posts are submitted. Ramp up participant. Before you start submitting original content, adopt a regular commenting cadence. No, this is not like a expressive program where you get your 10 comments in a day. You have actually contribute, taking the time to engage in decision, answer question, and share in jokes. Share unique original content. Create a page of content solely for your targeted Reddit audience. The next section covers what type of content are popular on Reddit, but do not be upset if it does not get a lot of attention. Just as every Facebook post does not go viral, not every Reddit contribution will become a mega hit if you get a few positive comments and a few upvotes that start. Be consistent. Keep at your Reddit activity. No social media platform is an instant ATM machine of ROI, and Reddit is no different. Play the long game and continue being an active, worthwhile contributor to the community. Once you get through the roadmap, above the next question, brands typically are related to frequency and volume. Unfortunately, there's no perfect answer here. Some subreddits are larger and more active than others. Some subreddits expect more or less original content from users than others. Remember, using Reddit as a marketing platform is advanced original marketing, so you need to tap into your marketing experience to figure out the best plan of attack for your chosen audience. Type of Reddit content for marketers. Reddit can be a home for virtually any type of digital content, and that includes new type of content you might not have thought of it. Basically, if you can like to it, it might find an audience on Reddit. There is, however, a set of content type that tend to get the most engagement of Reddit. I will be put this type in a rogue order based on their potential of engagement, but what work for your brand may be different. Remember that original content in general beats everything else. Here's are the type of content that tend to get the most engagement on Reddit. GIFs. Reddit loves GIFs, including sports, events, movies, scenes, animations, cute animals, and wedding scenes from pop culture with inside Reddit jokes. GIFs are the beard-sized version of video, and if your brand feature any sort of action, you might find success with a GIF. Video. In general, linking out of platform like YouTube or Vimeo will yield relatively low engagement. Videos can take too long to load, and that level of upfront commitment is not a good fit for many commitment. To be clear, this is not true for all subreddits. So you mailing many vary, but if you can pull the best part of a video into a GIF and then like to the full source in the comments, you will likely see more engagement. Pictures, still images are mobile friendly and require very little attention for initial engagement. Again, the image needs to be interesting, and if you can find a way to include a cat or dog, you are ahead from the game. Text, many subreddits trade almost exclusively to text-based post and discussion that can sound continuous in the mobile age, but many Reddits love independent content and throw pro-booking discussion, making text their preferred format. Blogs, on the whole, Reddits have a strong distaste for blog spam. To be the expansion, you need to the incredibly active in the subreddit where you chose to share blog post. You should be extra sure that the content in spectacular and that or your execution of the content does not come across as self-serving. If you feel like you have a blog price of content worth sharing, consider making it a text post on Reddit instead or linking out of your site. AMA stands for Ask Me Anything, and this stands invite Redditor to ask a person any question they want. People or brands with unique story to tell or who have a large reputation find a lot of success with AMAs. AMAs often take place in the subreddit or IAMA, but interest focused subreddit also frequently most AMAs. Some of the most legendary AMAs includes one of the Dr. Johnny Goodall and some guy who used to pay Goffley at Destiny World. If you try this approach, you have a embrace the AMA concept for better or worse. So go in with a thick skin. News. The speed of the internet makes Reddit a powerful hub for breaking news. In commitments, tried to timely update politics, video, games, movies, etc. Sharing a price of news can make you a hit. Sometimes this news is a fresh tweet from a thought leader on the first article on what could become a major issue for a community. Ads, the Reddit ads platform is a bit of an ugly at the moment. While business have found considerably success with it in the past. Reddit has told and retooled their ad platform several times over the last few years, making it difficult to talk best practice or how an ad spent on Reddit compares on Google or Facebook advertising. Speaking in general terms, targeting ads by community has been productive for my clients, whereas both digital display style ads seems to see low engagement. Remember, when you start to post original content, variantly matter. So just because you get a win with GIF does not mean that you should only post GIF. Survey your audience and serve them in a multiple way in you can. Example of successful Reddit marketing. You want to sell anything and I'll be just told you that Redditors are not fans of being sold to. Here's the rub. Redditors gladly embrace brand that respect their communities and take an active role in making those communities better. They love original content. They love no laugh. They love to learn new things, and they love brand that take the time to get know them. I believe that when marketing is done right, customer and prospect benefit. My mindset is that good marketing seeks to survey an audience, not only show marketing delight customer, but the very act of marketing should bringing value to their lives as well. KFC recently ran a three programs Valentine's Day campaign that featured a drawing, writing, and Photoshop constant contest across the thirds. KFC accumulated appropriately 900 comments and several donate submission. The winner in each category got some KFC gift card and a clonal Sanders rug, a white rug with the face, feet, and hands of the clonal. It was a awesomely word campaign carefully targeted at some of Reddit's most creative communities. Most importantly, KFC went in knowing that a few internet trollers were part of the course. The marketing terms jokes along with Redditors, even if that meant poking fun at from server along the way, and the community product a silo of original content around the KFC brand. They took the time to reply to comments and start the conversation by trying to add to a community offering price that users hold appropriate for using skill they are proud of but might not get a show of as often as they are like. When a major brand like KFC engage an audience on such a personal level, they can integrating themselves with Redditors and build up the treasure trove of high shareable, highly memorable content. In this case, KFC used sponsored post to skip to the front of the line to expose. But Reddit marketing tactics work organically as well. KFC sister brand Taco Bell is its own subreddit full of organic fan submitted content. But you do not need to be a major consumer brand to find wins on Reddit with organic content. Take Ryan Morrison of Instant. Here's a self-described video game attorney and post under the username video game attorney on Reddit. Morrison forget a reputation on going to game development subreddits likes or game dev and offering free legal answer to a Spring developer with an expected disclaimer that it was of education and entertainment only rather than any legally binding client relationship. He has been doing this situation season on a consistent base for several years, and his recent and game dev posted have averaged a few hundred comments appeal. That's pretty good, but his third and AMA, a subreddit where specialist of people with unique stories field question from user. Generate nearly 118 comments and over 500 upvotes that a lot of engagement. Morrison's approach to growing his business via Reddit is simple. He goes to the communities when he can be useful and offers up his instinct. In reality, only a small percentage of Redditors will become his clients, but he's built a reputation in the game development community because of his activity and his willingness to be a positive contributor to the audience he cares about. If you look carefully, you can find hundreds of brand and business leaders doing the same thing. They find communities that are relevant to them and make the effort to the positive contribution in this community. Just on the qualifies angel investor and host of the postcard this week in startups comments and reply on threads related and entrepreneurship. Startup and investing. He even user Reddit or to file question for this advice episode. On the dry crafting site, Christine McCullen built a following for her creative project on Reddit and in good catching and attention of Netflix exclusive. Now she has her own show, The Curious Creatings of the Christiane McCullen. Reddit is legally of a blank canvas because it used response positively to create creative content. You can take the core price of that make Reddit tick and find unique and new way of leverage the platform. Conclusion, there are other social media platforms are built on the premise of the following around your account, your Facebook, like Twitter, followers, LinkedIn connection, Reddit community structure means that it will occupy a very different place in your broader strategy and a different kind of brand engagement. When I first started talk to client about how they can use Reddit, I tend to describe it as an extension of their public relations activity. It's an opportunity to talk directly with your target audience. Be a part of the communities that matter to your brand and build real relationships with those communities. Viewed this way, Reddit is an outreach tool. It will not replace the audience building you do on traditional following-based platform, but it should open a new door for how you create a share original content related to your brand. What do you think? Are you considering Reddit is a marketing channel? What question do you have? Share your thought in the comments below. Hope enjoy my video and like my video, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon.